Good evening, football fans, and welcome to Shotwell Stadium here in Abilene, Texas. This is Bob Graves and Ronnie Jones on the PA, and Gil Robert Reynolds is doing the filming. A beautiful afternoon here in Abilene, probably about 60 degrees, very little wind, beautiful stadium here. It's kind of an old stadium, but it has the new turf. It's put in probably a few years ago, so it's going to be an excellent day to play football. This is a big semifinal 2A Division I game between the Mules and the Pilot Point Bearcats. The Bearcats are 11-1 and won last week on a last-second field goal after recovering a fumble. And the Mules are 13-0, and they have defeated Bushland 34-20. They have defeated Littlefield 28-10, and last week they defeated Clyde 42-7. 42-7. So both teams here outstanding. This team, Ronnie will give you a little information here in a minute, but I might add that they have been in the playoffs 31 of the last 33 years. They've won a couple of state championships, and they have outstanding tradition. But you know, the Mules have developed some tradition about the last 10 or 12 years also. So we're really looking forward to a tremendous game. The winner will play Kirbyville. Kirbyville won their game last night. I believe it was 61-40, about 20 points. And we're not sure. I believe they said the winner of this game will play them in Grand Prairie next week down by Dallas. Okay, a little bit quickly about both teams. The Mules are coached by head coach David Wood. Pilot Point is coached by Blake Felt, F-E-L-D-T. Pilot Point will spread out, and they run off the spread some, but they do like to run a lot. They have two wide receivers and two slots, one running back, Jarman Johnson, outstanding running back. He has over 1,300 yards. Also a great defensive back, plays safety. Rushing, but he has 13 yards rushing. Seth Tilley, the quarterback, he is also an outstanding runner and thrower. Only weighs 150 pounds and 5'7", but very quick. Their offensive line averages over 260 pounds per man. Now, that's high school. The defense is split six, and I'm sure they'll run a lot of variations against the Mules spread, and they're very quick. Last week, as I mentioned, they won over Winsboro 27-24 with 4 seconds to go on a field goal. The Mules, spread offense, split six defense, and I mentioned the teams they've defeated to get to this semifinal game. Might mention a little about Westwood. He now has 60 TD passes. He's broken the Panhandle and South Plains record for 1 year. He's 7 behind the all-time record leader in Texas Tech quarterback Graham Harrell. Running back Lane Wood, over 1,000-yard rusher, and an outstanding receiver in Victor Vasquez, plus other outstanding receivers, Ray Ramirez, Cooper Washington, and Nathaniel Vasquez. The Mules, that's Chavis, Nathaniel Vasquez. Vasquez is Victor Vasquez. Okay, the Mules' offensive and defensive lines have been outstanding all year. Some of the outstanding linebackers, Lane Wood, Marshall Head, Austin Bammert, also tackle Big Joseph Strader, also Juan Gonzalez, Cooper Washington, defensive end, and many others. The Mules are really a team-oriented offense and defense. And Ronnie, give us some information that you have.
Well, that's a lot of it, Bob. Just a little here. Pilot Point, as you said, has quite a tradition. They have a state record in Texas for being in the playoffs every year from 1979 to 2000. That's 22 consecutive playoff appearances, and as you said, they won 2 state championships during that time, and they've been in several semifinals and maybe another final or two since then. The 2 times they have not been in the playoffs was when they were in 3A, and they went into 3A, I believe, in 2000, and it came out last year, so they're back here in this semifinal game against Muleshoe today. Talking about Jarman Johnson, the running back, he's averaged 8.9 yards every time he's touched the football. As you said, he has nearly 1,300 yards rushing, 19 touchdowns, and he is also a very good receiver. And probably their best defensive player. So those are some of the players, and they do have the huge offensive line. I like what Wes Wood said about that. He said they're huge, but we wouldn't have it any other way. We're used to that, and our little guys can get the job done. So we hope they do. And, we have no excuses here today, Bob, because the field is in great shape, as you said, and also beautiful weather. And it doesn't look like any wind much at all. Look at the flag over there. It's just completely still. So it's perfect weather to play. We have a lot of fans here, so does Pilot Point. And we're really looking forward to this. See if I have anything else I might mention here. Their coach says this about his running back. They spread the field out, or we spread the field out to try to give him a little more advantage in running, but he says nobody can stop him anyway. So I guess we'll find out on that, Bob. Obviously, he's a tremendous ball player. They do have the size. We've played that before, and I think now we can give the starting lineups and just get ready to get with this ball game.
Okay, Ronnie, I had one other thing I forgot to mention here. Gil Robert found this information for us, and we really appreciate it. The last time Mules went this far, the semifinals, we were in 3A that year in 2000. And actually, the only time we went that far, we've gone to the semifinals twice in 2000 and this year. Now, that particular year, in the bi-district, we defeated Dalhart 37-0. In the area, we defeated Denver City 26-8. In the regional, Muleshoe defeated Ferris 34-14. In the state quarterfinals, Muleshoe defeated Midland Greenwood 43-13. In the state semifinals, Forney defeated Muleshoe 41-17 in Texas Stadium. And they had a running back at that time named Blanton, Blanton, and he went to Oklahoma University on a football and track scholarship. He played football 1 year up there. He was redshirted, and then he went straight track, and he won the Big 12 in the 100 meters. I know he won it twice. He may have won it 3 times, but he was one of the fastest, or if not the fastest player in the state of Texas that year. But and then in the state finals, LaGrange defeated Forney 20-17, and I remember that one also. Reading about it, Forney had the ball inside the 10. They were going to score toward the end of the game and win the game, and they fumbled. So that gave it to LaGrange. And Ronnie?
And I might mention, Bob, if we do win this ball game today, it will be the first time in history that Muleshoe's ever been in the state finals, and boy, we have a lot at stake here today, and fans have supported, and beautiful day, and I don't know what more you can ask for except a victory.
Okay, Ronnie, I'll give you the offensive starters for Pilot Point. They're the Pilot Point Bearcats. They're in mainly black today and look like they do have a little orange. Looking at their crowd, they have a lot of orange, but the players down on the field are black and white. And their kicker last week is named Ruben Martinez. He's a freshman, a soccer-style kicker that they got out of a PE class, and he won the game about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and he won the game for them last week with a 20-yard field goal. So he's probably a pretty good weapon also. He's number 11. The starting lineup, offensive lineup, would be the center, Brad Patterson, 5'8", 191. He's the small one on the offensive line. The right guard is Ryan Menard, 5'11", 290-pound junior. The right tackle is number 72, Cam Felt. Apparently that's the coach's son, 6'5", 290-pound junior. The left guard is number 65, Seth Mize, 5'9", 280-pound senior. The left tackle is number 78, Tyler Roberts, 6'4", 251-pound senior. And that group averages a little over 260 pounds for their offensive line. And they, as Ronnie mentioned, they have those two 90s right together on the right side. So you know they're going to try to run behind them. Of course, on the other side is 251 and 280. Wide receiver, number 13, is Justin Chambers, 5'8", 140-pound junior. They do have a good many juniors on this team. One of their best receivers in the slot, and they'll split him out quite a bit, Nathaniel Regal, 5'10", 194-pound senior. And Ronnie mentioned that he leads the team with 18 receptions. So they do throw the ball when they have to. They like to pound it and run it, but they can throw it. The other slot receiver, number 19, Carl Anderson, 5'8", 178-pound senior. And the other one of their other wide receivers is number 3, Colin Noe, 5'7", 136-pound junior. So they have their skill players are not all that big, but they must be tremendously fast. This Jarman Johnson, as we mentioned, their leading ground gainer and rusher, is number 37, 5'7", 165-pound junior, very fast. And Ronnie said, as he mentioned earlier, 8.9 yards a carry. That's pretty good average. Seth Tilley, the little quarterback, 5'9", 150-pound junior. And I believe that's all of the offensive starters, and Ronnie will get for the Bearcats, and Ronnie will give you the Mules.
Okay, at center, Austin Bammert, number 55, 6 feet, 194 at junior. At guards, Joe Vargas, number 66, 5'9", 191 a senior. And number 54, Marshall Head, 5'11", 171 a senior. At tackles, Sergio Montejano, number 63, 6'2", 266 a sophomore. Number 67, Adolfo Salcido, 6'2", 227 a junior. At the one receiver will be Cooper Washington, number 14, 6'4", 220 a sophomore. And at the other receiver, number 21, Ray Ramirez. Bob, I don't have his size. Do you have it over there?
Well, let's look. Ronnie Ray is 5'8", 152.
5'8", 152 pounds, okay?
He has some injury problems, but from what we can understand, he's better.
They say Ray is closer to being healthy than he has since the playoffs started. All right, at the slot receiver is Nathaniel Chavis, number 7, 5'9", 167, a senior. On the other side, the receiver there is number 24, Victor Vasquez, 5'9", 168, a senior. At running back will be number 44, Lane Wood, 6 feet, 176, a senior. And at quarterback, Wes Wood, number 12, 6'1", 150, a senior.
Okay, Ronnie, I'll quickly give you the Pilot Point defensive starters, and most of their players just start one way. Looks like they have 3 or 4 that go both ways. Okay, the corners are Seth Tilley, who he also plays quarterback. We've given you his height and weight. The other corner is Austin Balderas, 5'8", 140-pound sophomore, and Colton Vest. Colton Vest is the outside linebacker, 5'9", 165-pound senior. The defensive ends are Clint Camacho, 6'1", 183-pound senior. And the defensive tackle, Carter Street, number 55, 6'3", 218-pound junior. The other tackle is Seth Mize, 5'9", 280-pound senior, and he also starts on offense. The other defensive end is number 68, Sam Dewsman, 6'1", 191-pound senior. And the inside or another outside linebacker is Nathaniel Regal, 5'10", 194-pound senior, and he also starts on offense, their leading receiver. And the free safety is Justin Chambers, 5'8", 140-pound junior. And I think this great running back, Jarman Johnson, also switches off with him some, but they don't have him starting. Carl Anderson also.
They said,
just a moment.
I believe I read that he will start. He's not down on that on your roster there, but since they have an injury or two, they didn't want to start him, but they said they had to because of his ability.
Okay. Now, Carl Anderson is a safety. He's a 5'8", 178-pound senior, and I believe he also starts both ways. And, Ronnie, we have down Mason Guthrie, 5'9", 175-pound sophomore. And I was thinking that is he the one that's injured? There's a Guthrie that's injured. Okay, that's okay. That is, but Ronnie, that's a different, that must be his brother, because this one is Mason. The one that's injured is Cooper. And I believe that's the starting lineups now for Pilot Point. Ronnie, give us the defense for the Mules.
Our 2 corners are not down here. We have them written down there somewhere.
Okay, just a minute.
Okay, I'll give you what I have here. Our free safety, number 24, Victor Vasquez. We've already given you his size and weight. Number 44, Lane Wood at one linebacker, and number 20, Juan Sanchez. Okay, just a minute. That's number 84. Adrian Muniz, and who else?
Ray Ramirez, number 21.
Okay. Okay, so at the two corners we have Ray Ramirez and Adrian Muniz, number 84, number 21. Lane Wood at one linebacker, number 94. And that's the inside linebackers. Juan Sanchez, number 20, and Juan's 5'7", 174, a sophomore. We've already given you the stats on Lane. At outside linebacker, we have on one side Alex Godinez, number 34, 5'9", 155, a senior. And at the other outside linebacker, Bob, who do you have there?
Alex Godinez, you mentioned.
I got Alex.
Marshall Head.
Okay, Marshall Head, number 54. Okay, and we've given you his stats. And inside we have number 55 at defensive end, Austin Bammert. And we've given you his stats. Number 78 at tackle will be, no, he's a defensive end, Austin Bammert is. Okay, at number 78 at one tackle, Joseph Strader, 6'3", 295, a senior. At the other tackle, number 74, Juan Gonzalez, 6'1", 200, a junior. And at the other defensive end will be Cooper Washington, number 14, 6'5", 203, a sophomore. And I believe that's the starting lineups, Bob, where both teams are off the field now, and we're awaiting the coin toss, and we'll get this game underway in just a few minutes.
Anderson is the lone captain that went out for the Bearcats, and for the Mules, it's both Woods, West, and Lane, Austin Bammert, and Victor Vasquez.
Bob, and the Mules won the toss, and they have deferred until the second half, so they'll kick off, and Pilot Point will receive. Isn't that right? Yep. Well, Bob, we've had the singing of the national anthem, and the Mules will be kicking off from the south end of the field. Maybe Bob says 10 miles an hour. Right now, it doesn't even look like it's blowing. May not be that much. Beautiful day for football. Yeah, the flags are not blowing at all. And both teams getting final instructions from their coaches, and this semifinal game will be underway very shortly. Well, let's see. Are they going south to north or the?
South to north.
Okay, south to north.
Defending the south go, north go.
It'll be north to south.
Yeah, it's north to south.
Okay, we're kicking off in the north end, all right, and down on the south end will be Pilot Point. Let's see, that number 6 back, Bob, and
I would imagine that's Johnson or Jackson.
well, Jackson is 21, Johnson's 37. I don't believe either one of them are back. It's going to be, is it Victor kicking off, number 24, Victor Vasquez. 37 is back, yeah, that's Jarman Johnson, and he's going to catch it, and he's going up the middle, and he's going to be hit hard on the 30. That's a good hit in there. Let's see who that is. It looks like number Lick was number 10, I believe.
I believe that was number 10, Ronnie, for the Mules, and that is Stevie Cisneros.
Stevie Cisneros, and Bob, we call his name out every game.
Oh,
34. I think Stevie Cisneros was in on that tackle. Number 34 is that Alex Godinez. We call him every game too. So those two, Cisneros and Godinez, down there first. Godinez with the initial hit, and the ball on the 31-yard line. Pilot Point spreads out to both sides. They have the ball first here against the Mules. Have that huge offensive line. They tilt one end of the field. And there's a direct snap back to 37. He's hit hard after about a 3-yard gain, maybe 2 or 3. Good tackling in there by the Mules over the left side. They went over those big 290-pounders over there, Bob, and close to 3, wouldn't you say? About 3 yards on the play. And we had 4 tacklers in on that play. Didn't get all the numbers, but a good job of the Muleshoe defense. And it'll be 2nd and 7, the ball on the 34. Pilot Point started out on the 31. This time they're in a wishbone look, they are. And there goes a sweep pitch, and Pretty good defense, about a 3-yard pickup. It'll be 3rd and maybe 3 or 4.
34, number 44.
Okay, so 34 in on that tackle. Godinez.
Wood.
Well, that's actually only about a 2-yard pickup, Bob. 3rd and 5. Good defense there with the Mules, so they have a 3rd and 5 coming up. Good defense so far in there. Good hitting by the Mules on the first 2 plays. Jackson's carried the ball twice. And when he's been hit, he's gone down so far. 3rd down and about 5 for Pilot Point. And going to keep it this time, and he's going to be tackled short.
Didn't make it.
Good defense there by the Mules. Okay, we had number 54 in there. Number 44, Lane Wood, was in there, and I think 54 was in there. That was a keeper then, and about a 2-yard pickup. Wood and head on the tackle, and Bob said number 70 something was in there also. So it's a 4th down and about 2.5. Pilot Point will punt. We have Ramirez back deep, and we have Vasquez back deep. Vasquez will catch it in the air. He's going to hand off in there to Ramirez. Ramirez with the football, and he's still moving, Bob. He's still going. He's across the midfield stripe. He's across the 40. He's down to the 34-yard line. 34-yard line, and that was a handoff then. Vasquez, the ball, I thought he was going to catch it in the air, and he caught it right off the ground after one bounce and handed off to Ray Ramirez, and Ray cut back, had some good blocking, and goes all the way down deep.
That's Vasquez, Ron.
That was Vasquez running? Okay. Ramirez handed off to Vasquez. I'll get it straight here in a minute, Bob. And Vasquez goes all the way down to the 34-yard line, close to the 33, actually. And it'll be 1st and 10. The Mules with excellent field position down in Pilot Point territory. Shotgun formation. Westwood looks over to the sideline. Now back in there, he has Lane Wood as his running back. We have double slots on both sides. Good snap. And there's a pass deep, and it is almost caught. It was deflected. Good defense by Pilot Point. And the Mules nearly caught it on the reflection, but not quite. So it's 2nd and 10. We faked a little pass to the side and then went deep, but they did a good job of covering then, so it's 2nd and 10. Yeah, Ramirez had his hands on the ball, but just couldn't hang on. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line. After the good run back by Victor Vasquez. Mules help Pilot Point. There goes a handoff in there, and there's some running room in there, and still running, and close to the 1st down is Lane Wood. Good blocking on that left side, Bob. It's going to be 3rd down, and let's see where they put the ball. It is a 1st down. Boy, he had a big opening over there. I think they were dropping back to cover the pass, and good blocking by the left side of the Muleshoe offensive line. 10 yards by Lane Wood. Good hard running. The ball down on the 23-yard line now in Pilot Point territory. West calls out signals. Bammert in its center. There's a snap. Back to pass. A little swing pass out there. Lane has it. He may have another 1st down close to it. Little swing pass to Lane Wood, and he picks up either 9 or 10 yards. Let's see where they place the ball over on that left side. So the Mules are moving the ball. It was a 1st down. He goes all the way down to the 13, 10 more yards, Bob. So 2 straight plays, 1 running, 1 passing from Westwood to Lanewood. He has 2 1st downs. We're on the 13-yard line of Pilot Point. The Mules moving the ball first. Westwood calls out signals. Going to hand off to Lane. Lane, oh, he keeps it, and he may score, Bob. He is scoring. Oh, he faked me out. A good fake in there by Lane Wood, Bob. Great fake. And Lane had about 5 yards, it looked like, and then West stands there a second, keeps the ball, goes around the right side, and he's untouched going into the end zone. So the Mules, with 9:02 remaining opening quarter, lead 6-0. And here comes Skipworth in to.
Last week he was 7 for 7.
Yeah, don't say that, Bob. 7 for 7 last week.
6 for,
No, he had all 7 last week.
All right.
7 out of 7. Let's don't jinx him. Muniz holding. And Skipworth the kicker. Good snap. Kick up, but did it make it? Just did make it. Oh, it's no good. I thought it was through there. It's off to the left.
He kind of got under it.
I guess snap may have been, I said a good snap, may have been a little high, but he got under that one too much, and I guess we jinxed him then, Bob. 6-0 Muleshoe, and they'll kick off again here with 9:02 remaining, first quarter. Oh, man, I thought that's in there. 7 back deep for Pilot Point, number 5, Bob. See if we can get his name. That's going to be Nathaniel Regal. He's that other good player that they mentioned, talking about Pilot Point. Good receiver. They're back deep. Victor Vasquez will be kicking off. He kicked to Johnson the last time, and we stopped him on the 31. He has broken several this year, according to the paper. 6-0 Muleshoe, 9:02 remaining as the Mules get a good run back after the Pilot Point punt by Victor Vasquez, and then score. Okay, this goes to Regal around the 10. Coming hard up the middle, and he's tackled about the 35. And there may have been a fumble in there, Bob. Let's see. No. Ball on about the 35. This time, Regal running it back for the Pilot Point Bearcats. And they actually put the ball on the 34. So good coverage there by the Mules. And it's 1st and 10. Atwood was in on that tackle and a couple more. DJ Atwood on the tackle. Okay, so 1st down and 10 for Pilot Point with the ball on the 34-yard line. They're on 34, I formation this time. Slot over to the left side. Tilley, the quarterback, fires, man out there. He's open, and it's going to be a 1st down. He's tackled on about the 46 or 7-yard line. Wide open over on the left flat. Sanchez on the tackle. So Pilot Point found an opening there. They pick up about 12 yards on the play. Ball on the 47-yard line, about 13 actually. And it's 1st and 10 for Pilot Point. The Mules stopped 3 running plays on their last series, and now they're coming out throwing here on their 2nd series. 6-0 Muleshoe. We missed the extra point after the opening touchdown. 8:49, clock stopped as Pilot Point went out of bounds. There's some running in there, and not, maybe 3, maybe 4 in there by Johnson, Jarman Johnson. Picked up a few there. Let's see where they place it. Looks like 3. Give him 3, 2nd down and 7, over the left side that time. That is Jarman Johnson, isn't it?
Yeah, 37.
You call him Jarman, but it's Jarman Johnson. Johnson. Yep. Okay, 2nd down and about close to 7, maybe 6.5 for the 1st down. Pilot Point has several players with orange shoes on, some with white. Quarterback back to pass, has a man out there, and it's caught. No, trapped. Hit the ground. I couldn't tell from here. It looked like they might have scooped it right off the ground, but that already signaled it was incomplete. Now, they're getting open out in those flats, Bob. They completed one for 1st down and then go to the other side, and they were open to pass a little short there from Tilley to the intended receiver. So 3rd down and 7 as Pilot Point faces their 2nd 3rd down of the 1st quarter here. 8:06, clock stopped, incompleted forward pass. Shotgun formation, 1 running back in motion, goes number 14. Back to pass this time. Pressure, and the quarterback is trapped, and he's down on the 40. Uh-oh, come on now, we got a yellow flag. What's that for? Maybe they're holding. Maybe it's holding on them. Hope it is. Hope it's not a face mask. Cooper Washington in on the sack. Looked like a good sack, and let's hope they were holding. Maybe they were. Sanchez. Okay, Sanchez and Cooper, and the official from way over here called a face mask. So that'll give a 1st down to the Pilot Point Bearcats. Boy, look like great defense, but I guess they know what you're doing out there. So it's 1st and 10, and that moves them all the way down. Good lands. Look where they're moving it to. Down on the 36, 38. All right, 1st and 10 to go. Strapped boys got in the game then, and 1st down and 10 to go. In motion goes 24. Here comes 37 around the end, and he has some running room this time, Bob, about 5 or 6. Across the Oh, down to the what, to 30. Muniz and Sanchez on tackle. Good blocking there by Pilot Point. Lane Wood on the tackle, too. That's a 5-yard pickup. 2nd and 5 to go. Bob says 6, so we'll call it 6. 2nd and 4. Second down and 4. Ball on the 29.5-yard line down in Muleshoe territory. The Bearcats on the move for the first time tonight with the help of a penalty. 2 receivers to the left and a fumble, but they fumbled and it bounced right back to him. Okay, it'd be 3rd down, about 3. Yeah, he did. The ball, he didn't get a clean handoff then, but the ball bounced right straight up in the air and he caught it on the run. Give him 1 on that 3rd and 4. They have 2 running plays here if they want them, if they need them. Okay, 3rd down and 4. In motion goes number 14. Quarterback looks, fires, man out there, and he is jarred loose from the ball in there by number 24, Victor Vasquez. He had probably the first down, and he was hit hard in there by Victor, so it's 4th down and 4. They'll go for it here. Ball on the 29. So a big 4th down coming up for the Bearcats. Would be a big hole for the Mules here early if they can do it. This time Pilot Point has spread out to both sides, slot men to both sides, 1 running back. Tilley with the ball, looks, going to run with it, has a 1st down. You can see that coming. He's all the way down to about the 14-yard line. Had no one over on that side, Bob, but we were covering against a pass, and we just couldn't get out there until he picks up a big run. He had nearly 1,000 yards running this year, nearly 1,000 passing. 8 rushing touchdowns and 8 passing. 14 yards on the play. Big 4th down conversion there by Pilot Point. Mules lead 6-0, but that's in danger right now as the ball's on the 14-yard line of the Mules. Dig in on defense here. Okay, they have receivers spread out to both sides. This time we're in an I formation. Now they have a man in motion. There's a pitch. Blocking back and hit hard in there is going to be Johnson. Hit by number 74 for 1. Gonzalez, number 74. A 2-yard pickup on the play, so it's going to be 2nd and 8. The ball on the about 12-yard line. So we'll see what Pilot Point chooses to do here. Probably a pass or run, if I was just guessing. Quarterback hurt us last time with a pass or run, picked up a big 1st down. This time they have a wishbone look. May try some kind of an option here. And the quarterback back to pass, has a man out there. It's caught, and he's not going to make the 1st down. He'll make 3 maybe. Yeah, the running back, Jarman, came out of the backfield over to the right flat, and a little bootleg action there and picked up 3 yards, 3rd down and 5. So the Mules making Pilot Point work, but they're slowly moving down the field and running some time off the clock. 4:47 remaining. Head on the tackle then, and a couple of other Mules. So it's 3rd down and call it 5. Ball on just about the 10-yard line. Muleshoe territory. The Mules up 6-0. 3rd down and 5. And there goes a handoff to 37. He made maybe a couple, maybe 3. It's going to be a 4th down, and he made 2 then, Bob. 4th and about 3. So Johnson stopped in there, straight ahead handoff. Mules doing a good job on defense, and this will be the 2nd 4th down drive for the Pilot Point Bearcats this time, unless they choose to kick a field goal. They have that good field goal kicker, you know. I don't think they will. They are? No, I see. That's number 11's a field goal kicker. Is he in there?
I believe he is.
No, they're going for it.
No, they're going for it.
Okay, so Pilot Point going for it, 4th and 3. Probably a pass or run. And the quarterback keeps it, and he's going to have the 1st down, maybe the touchdown. quarterback's hurt us, Bob, on a couple of runs there. Hurt us real bad, and he came around the left side then. We just couldn't get to him, and the ball's on about the 1 yard line, 1st and 10. So the Bearcats have converted on 2 fourth down plays here. They're on the Muleshoe 1 yard line. 1st down, goal to go. This will be a good time for a fumble. Tilly, number 7, in at quarterback, under center. Probably is going to keep it. Nope, it's going to pitch in there at 37, and he's going to be in the end zone. So Johnson in the end zone, and the game is tied with 3:15 remaining here in this opening quarter, 6-6. The Bearcats have a chance to go ahead here with the extra point kick, and they have a tremendous kicker. And this soccer player they got out of PE about 3 weeks ago. If he's in there, let's see. No, they're going for 2. I don't know. And they got it. Well, I don't know exactly why they went for 2, Bob. An extra point would have put them ahead, but they get to 2-point conversion. They just barely got in there.
If we go for 2, let's see, all we can do is tie.
Yeah.
I don't really understand what it is. I guess that's the reason.
So anyway, it's 8-6 Bearcats with 3:15 remaining opening quarter, and the Mules will have the ball kicked off to them for the first time tonight. Boy, they just did make it in there. Then we hit them on about the 1. They just reached across the line and barely got the ball in the end zone. Of course, we're sitting over on the home side, which is a Bearcat side, and those fans are really excited, and I'm sure ours are on the other side. You just can't hear them as well.
We have a few more people.
Yeah, we may have a few more. We have a lot of people over there, and it may not all be from Muleshoe. Well, the Mules here in the semifinals, trying to, for the first time in history, go to the state finals, and they've got to win this game today. They trail 8-6 with 3:15 remaining opening quarter. The Mules did move the football the first time they had it. Let's see what they do here. There's a kind of a short kick. It's going to be taken in the air over there. Is that Victor? Vasquez trying to get around the side, and he's going to be tackled down around the 22 or 3 yard line. Good coverage there by the Bearcats, and the Mules will put the ball in play on about the, well, actually, they got it back on the 19. I thought it was on about the 22. They have us on the 19 yard line. No, they're moving it up now, I believe. Let's see what they're doing. Yeah, it's on the 22. That's where I thought it was. Had that one big penalty call that kept that drive going that really hurt us in too, Bob. We had that face mask call.
We probably did it, but it sure hurt.
That really hurt. Okay, here we go. 1st and 10 to go. Westwood looking over at the sideline. Now back in there. We have, can't see the 3 seconds on the 1 second, and a flag. I don't know what the flag's for. Good yardage there, and that one official, I guess we had someone moved. I don't know. Threw that flag. We had about 6 or 7 yards, too, and that'll move us back. See what they called. Well, they calling it. Waved it off.
Waved it off.
I guess they had called a flag on the Bearcats for something and waved it off. That's all I can figure. No, it was on the Bearcats. Okay, I thought he waved it off. Guess he didn't. Okay, they called a 5-yard penalty offsides on the Bearcats, and with the run that we had, that'll give us a first down. I guess it counted the pass and run. Okay, so first down for the Mules. The ball out across the 30 to the 32-yard line. In motion in there goes Wood. Westwood back to pass, has some time. Now he's having to run with it, and he picked up about 3. No one open then. He had a lot of time back there, Bob, and finally just had to run with the ball and picked up actually about 5 yards. So actually it's closer to 6. Give him 5 yards on that play, 2nd and 5 for the Mules. Ball on the 39-yard line down in Muleshoe territory. Second time the Mules have had the ball. There goes a handoff straight ahead. Running room in there, and Lane Wood going hard as a first down out across the 50 to about the 48. So we had a hole in there, Bob, in the middle of that line. 13 yards for Lane Wood. So far we've been able to run the ball. they're doing a pretty good job of on their pass defense. 5 first downs for both teams here. Mules trail 8-6. Westwood now looks over to the side. Has 15 seconds on the clock. 8 seconds now. Mules spread out wide both sides. Double slot over on the right side. Back to pass. Fires, man out there. It's dropped. That was, is that Victor? I think it's 24. He might have started running a little quick in, passed a little low, but he did have 5 or 6 yards and just couldn't hang on to it. So it's 2nd down and 10. Ray Ramirez in, number 21, okay. And ball on about the 47-yard line. 2nd down and 10. In motion goes number 7, Chavis. Now, little screen, bubble screen. Cooper Washington, first down, still on his feet across the 30, down to the 25-yard line, maybe the 24. First down, that little, what they call bubble screen over on that right side, and caught in there by Cooper. And he rambled all the way down for about 20?
I think he went from the 47 to the 25, 22 yards.
22 yards. And the ball goes all the way down to about the 29-yard line. 1st and 10, 25. 1st and 10 for the Mules from the Pilot Point 25-yard line. 1:22 remaining. First quarter, in trouble, and tackle for a big loss in there, to the delight of the Pilot Point fans. Good pressure then put on Westwood. No one open then, Bob, and he just had to eat that one. And he's going to lose a bunch on that. He's going to lose about 15. 12. Let's call it 12. Lost 12. So it's 2nd down and 22 for the Mules, and they have the ball back to their 32-yard line. Just no one open in, and good pressure there by Pilot Point. In motion goes Chavis. And a fumble. We got it back, but
He was ready for it, Ronnie.
snap may have been before he was ready. We just didn't handle the snap, and so we lose it down there, Bob. Luckily, we got the ball back. It's going to be
Lost 2 yards.
2 yards, so it's going to be 3rd and 14 for the Mules. Let's see what they do here, and if they don't make it, if they choose to punt or go for it on 4th. A lot of options here. 21 seconds late in the first quarter. The Mules trail 8-6 to the Pilot Point Bearcats. Pressure. And the pass is caught. And it's not going to be a first down. It's close, and a flag down. Maybe they'll hit us on the ground then, Bob. I think they did. Who caught the ball? Was that 44?
No, let's see, Ronnie. I think it was. Just a minute.
I think that was Lane Wood. And he caught the ball, and we lacked, about 26?
They called it on us.
What are they calling?
I think it's probably a block by a block in the back.
Well, I can't read their signals. We'll wait and see. Okay, so that was close enough to go for it on 4th, but now we're going to have to waving it off.
So
I wonder what that's all about.
okay, we made.
It's going to be 4th down, and no, we're still at 14. We didn't make that much. Okay,
We like about okay.
4th and 14, and let's see here. We'll go for it, I believe.
He made 10 yards.
He made 10 yards. We like 24. Okay. All right, so we have receivers out wide to both sides, slots to both sides, have a running back in there, and Lane Wood and time. That's all of the first quarter, Bob. And the Mules trail 8-6, and they'll have the ball 4th and 14 on about the 29-yard line of Pilot Point when we come back.
Here from Shotwell Stadium in Abilene, Texas. Beautiful day for a football game. The Mules trail 8-6, and they have a big play coming up here. They have about 14 yards to go, and they have the ball on the 4th down, 29-yard line of the Bearcats. So they really need to come up with a big play here. 2 receivers to both sides. The running back is Lane Wood, and Westwood is the quarterback. Now he throws it, and had Vasquez wide open, and he dropped it. You don't see Victor do that very often, but he had a touchdown and might have been a little high, but he always catches those kind, but he didn't today. So the Bearcats will take over 1st and 10 from their own 29. Okay. Had the touchdown there, and like we said, you don't see Victor do that many times, but he just couldn't come up with it. Would have been a touchdown. All right. The Bearcats have it. They lead 8-6, just starting the second quarter. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Give it to the running back, number 27, and he has 37. He has great speed. And what they're going to do with him, Ronnie, is just run him one side to the other. And he picked up about 7 or 8 yards. And he has about 1,300 yards for the year. And give him 7. It's going to be 2nd and 3. So we have, like we said, we're just underway here in the second quarter. But they do have the speed, and they had good blocking into. This time they have 3 receivers to the left. And now here comes the quarterback, and he's going to run with it this time. And didn't get a whole lot. And we'll see what this flag's all about. Let's hope that's not a face mask again. Well, it may not be, Ronnie. It could be holding. We'll wait and see what the call is. Wes Wood was the one on the tackle. And it's going to be face mask again. My goodness. We had him stopped for about a yard loss, but that's another big 15-yard penalty. Just got to face mask. So that is really a big play there. It would have been 3rd and about 4. So it's 1st and 10 for the Bearcats on the Mule 47. Mules really need to come up with a big stop here. Oh, there's the handoff. No, to 37, and not much. Good tackle out there. One Sanchez looked like, and also head. And he made 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. Looked like the quarterback then, it was kind of a counter then. The quarterback looked like he kept it, but he gave it to Johnson coming across from the other side. But,
not that hard to get down.
Yeah, Johnson has great speed, but he's not a real bruising runner, but he really has the speed. Okay, it's 2nd and 8 from the 45. Quarterback throws it. It's caught by number 14, and another first down. Number 14 for Pilot Point is Austin Balderas. Ronnie, he went down to the 34. He made 11 yards. And another first down. So they are. They run the ball, and then they can throw it when they need to. And so it's going to be first down, put 2 receivers out to the left, 1 to the right, 1 running back. Of course, the quarterback is in the spread, and that is Seth Tilley. Give it to number 37 again, and we missed him that time, and he has a first down. So he's going to be down. Looks like a flag for something, Ronnie. Let's hope that's not another face mask, because he made about 12. Let's see what the call is. And it's on us, Ronnie. I don't know what the call was, but we'll wait and see. He picked up about 12, and now they're going to.
15.
Let's see what that is. That's another 15-yard penalty, personal foul. So that's 3 personal fouls, and the Mules have 50 yards in penalties, and Pilot Point has 5. So they have it 1st and 10 from about the Mule 12-yard line. So they're moving the ball, but the penalties are really hurting us. Quarterback keeps it, and he's going to make a yard or 2. Marshall head in on the tackle, give him 1 yard. And Juan Gonzalez in on the stop, number 74. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the Mule 11. So the Mules really need to come up with a stop here. as the Bearcats already lead 8-6. We have 9:24 left in the second quarter. Quarterback rolls out, wants to throw it, and he throws it, and he is good hit there, and he fumbled. 84, Muniz, he had the catch, and Muniz just knocked him loose for it, so it's going to be a big third down. Good hit there by Adrian Muniz, the corner over here on the left side, number 84.
If they have long this time, I bet they kick the field.
So,
That's a good kick.
all right, it'll be third and 9 from the 11. See what the Bearcats come up with here. They have it on the 11-yard line of the Mules, 3rd and 9. 2 receivers to each side, 1 running back. Quarterback, Tilly, drops straight back, wants to throw it. Now he's going to run with it, and he's going to be, well, he didn't make the first down, Ronnie. It's kind of a quarterback draw. He rolled back, and no one was open. He came right up the middle, and he picked up about, looks like 6, Ronnie. It's going to be 4th and a long 3. I don't think they're going to kick it, Ronnie. They're going to go for it. They scored the last time on the 4th down, or they made it to the 1. But as Ronnie said, this quarterback is very hard to handle, Tilly. So they have 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, and we'll see what Tilly does here. Now he's going to fake it, and oh my, that looked like, I guess he was out of the pocket. Now there's the flag. Okay. And Mules were all over him then and stopped him, which was he couldn't find anyone open, and it is intentional grounding. Well, that should be a penalty on the Bearcats, and that'll move us out.
How many yards? 10?
Well, let's see, Ronnie, what they call on that. Well, I guess nothing. I guess it was intentional grounding, but since it was 4th down, I guess. Okay, the Mules will have it 1st and 10 on the 13. That was a good defensive stand there by the Mules. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. The lone running back is Lane Wood, and the quarterback is Wes Wood. Looks like right now they have a 4-man line and 7 men back. They're really covering our receivers so far. Okay? And there's a little shovel pass there, and Vasquez made a few on that. We faked it one way, and then a little kind of a shovel-type pass coming the other way. And Ronnie made 5. That was to Vasquez. And like Ronnie said, it was a good one-on-one tackle by Pilot Point, so it'll be 2nd and 5. Give it this time. He kept it. And there's a fumble, and oh my goodness, looks like the Bearcats may have it, and they do. Oh, what a bad break for the Mules. Yeah. You know, Ronnie, we hadn't had trouble with fumbles all year long, and the last few games, no penalties, but we are getting both here tonight. Okay, so it'll be Ronnie probably lost to then probably 6 or 7, and they'll have it 1st and 10 on the Mule 9-yard line. So after the big defensive stand by the Mules, well, then the fumble really hurt. So after the opening kickoff, I mean, the Mules scored in 3 plays. They've really had trouble since then. Okay, wishbone look this time. Quarterback's under center. Now they pitch it to the outside, starts outside, and pretty good defense in. Looked like Lane Wood and 24. Vasquez and Juan Sanchez also. So, Ronnie, I think he lost a yard. No, Ronnie, that wasn't 37. Okay. He looks like he lost a yard. So it's going to be 2nd and 11 from the Mule. Well, actually 2nd and 10, because it was 1st and 9 from the goal. Drops back, little screen over the middle, almost intercepted there by number 55, Bammert. So it's going to be 3rd down, 3rd and 10.
If they don't make anything here, Bob.
So, like Ronnie said, if they don't make anything here, they may go for the field goal, which I hope we can hold them to a field goal. Of course, I hope we can stop them, but okay. 10-yard line of the Mules, 3rd and 10. They put number 12 out wide to the left, number 5 in the slot. Now they also have two receivers to the right, put 14 in motion, and the long running back. Now the quarterback rolls out with it and is wide open over there, and he's going to have it a 1st down. No, he didn't have the 1st down, Ronnie. It was looked like 24 or 14, Ronnie. And it's going to be another 4th down. Well, it's going to be fourth and about 3, and we have a timeout by the Bearcats. Okay, big 4th down. Seems like every time we turn around, there's a big 4th down. They have it on the Mule 3-yard line, 4th and goal. And the Bearcats lead 8-6. They have an I formation and 2 receivers to the right. Okay, they pitch at number 37, and I don't know if he made it, Ronnie. He didn't make it. He didn't make it. Boy, someone over there really hit him, Ronnie, and it's so hard to tell from here.
What did he make, 2?
He made about 2.
I don't know who that was, Bob.
Ronnie, that ball is on about the 6-inch line. And that was Johnson. And it looked like he was going in, but someone really hit him. So the Mules dodge a bullet there, but they have the ball on their 6-inch line.
They're going to have them all on the line. We might pass.
So we'll see what happens here. Put 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. That's the Mules' favorite formation. We have Lane Wood, the long running back, and we'll see what the Mules come up with here. And West keeps it and gets out to about the 7. So Westwood just went on a quick count then and got 7 yards. So, boy, a 1st down here would be huge, and we have only 6:28 left in the first half, as the Bearcats have had the ball most of the time. Okay, this time, same formation. No, we have 3 receivers to the left this time, and give the ball to Lane Wood, and he has the 1st down. Good.
I think, Bob, we were under center a while ago, weren't we?
Yeah.
Weren't we? And this time we weren't. Were we under center on the 1st run?
I think so. Ronnie said he thought we were under center that first time, having it on right on our goal line. He picked up about, actually, Ronnie picked up about 6. Okay. There. Oh, my goodness. You know, Ronnie, we've caught the ball real well in terrible weather, and now in beautiful weather we're having trouble catching it. But Lane didn't hardly get turned around then, so it's going to be 2nd and 10 from the Mule 14. And it's just under 6 minutes left in the first half, and the Mules trail 8-6. This Pilot Point defense is tough. There's no doubt about it. Of course, the Mules have played good defense. Okay, now Westwood has it. Now it looks like everyone's covered. And that's going to be a safety, I think. Yes. Boy, they just had all kinds of pressure on West then, and their defense, Ronnie, is really giving us trouble.
Best defense we faced all year, Bob. They're the first defense all year that's put much pressure on West, and they really put the pressure then. He tried to just throw the ball away, but he was in the end zone, so that definitely was a safety. That makes it 10-6, and we'll have to kick off to Pilot Point.
In favor of the Bearcats. And the Mules will be kicking off from their own 20 after the safety. Vasquez will be kicking off. You know, Ronnie, the Mules moved the ball at will the first 3 times they had it, and they've had trouble since then.
We haven't moved the ball that bad, really.
Of course, you know, fumbles, and they've had a couple of sacks that's really hurt us. There's the kick, and it's going to be fielded on about their 35, goes straight up the middle, and not a whole lot. And that was that 34, Ronnie? I believe that's Godinez. Yes, Alex Godinez really put a tackle on him. But they have the ball on the Mule 49, 1st and 10. Of course, another thing, Ronnie, we've had poor field position the last 2 times, and we turned it over once and gave a safety. But we still just trailed 10-6. So, but the defense is going to be asked to stop them again. Put 14 in motion. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Now the quarterback rolls out, throws it, and he just, Ronnie, and it's a fumble, and we'll see who got it. We'll wait and see who got it. And looks like the Mules finally got a break, Ronnie, as they completed the pass for about 5. And then I don't know who hit him over there, but I know Chavis was over there. Chavis may have gotten he may have recovered it, Ronnie. But at least the Mules have a little field position here. Yeah. You know, Ronnie, what they're doing, they're dropping 7 men back, and they're just kind of daring us to run. Oh, Ray Ramirez on the recovery. I think Chavis may have been the one that made the hit over there, but anyway, it's 3 receivers to the left, and we have the ball on our own 43. And 2 over to the right. We do not have a running back. Okay, this time Lanewood set up to the right. Now Westwood's going to run with it and pick up about 7 or 6. Look like he may have 7. They are really covering our receivers. No one's covered our receivers like this all year. Okay, it'll be 2nd and 3 for the Mules. Nearly, and there's to Lanewood, and he's going to have good yardage. And Ronnie, do you see a flag? Yes, we have a flag. And let's see what this flag is. We must have moved, but we'll wait and see. And let's hope that's on the Bearcats. Well, Ronnie, he went from the 50 to the about the 37. He made 13 yards. Now they are calling it on the Bearcats, I guess. 13 yards. And the Bearcat crowd is really booing. Really, a lot of. Oh. No, wait a minute, Ronnie. Well, I guess it was. I thought it was a personal foul on them, but now we got a procedure penalty, so that'll wipe out that 13-yard run and they'll move it back to the 45. I have no idea why the Bearcat crowd was booing.
I have no idea why they changed that call.
So, well, I never did see, Ronnie, what the other call was. But anyway, instead of being 2nd and 3, it's going to be 2nd and 8 from the Mule 45. The penalties have absolutely killed the Mules. We have 55 yards in penalties, and the Bearcats have 5. Now they're talking it over again. I think they were letting the coach over here intimidate them, so I don't know what they're going to call now. Well, okay, I guess it's going to be 2nd and 8 after the 5-yard penalty, illegal motion, and that wipes out a 13-yard gain. Lanewood would have been down to the 37. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Now put Vasquez in motion. 1 running back is Lanewood. Now West drops straight back, gives it number 21, And he breaks a tackle, breaks another one. Oh, another flag, and he's going to go all the way down to about the 10-yard line. And Ronnie, we have another flag. I cannot believe this.
And they call it 40-yard line.
That went from the 45 all the way down to the 8-yard line. And now, let's see what the call is. It's going to be on the Mules. My goodness.
Lord have mercy.
Well, we'll see what the call is, but the Mules are back. The Mules are backing up.
Where did these
I've never seen anything like this. Well, Ronnie, we had the ball on our 45, and Ramirez caught the pass and ran to the 8, and we get it's either holding or illegal block. It's okay. All right. Now, well, Ronnie, it's still 2nd and 8, so I guess that's where the infraction occurred. Okay, 2nd and 8, or actually 2nd and 9. Now there's out to.
How about a face?
Okay. Okay. Good tackle over there by the Bearcats, and Lane Wood picked up 2, so it's going to be 3rd and 7. Ran a little option then, and it looked like Wes had Lane had some running room there, but didn't get much. So a big 3rd and 7. Long count. Now Wes drops straight back, throws the ball, and it's going to be 1st down as it's across the middle to Muniz. And Ronnie, I don't see any flags. I don't see a flag, so he went from his own 46 to the, okay, Ronnie, that'd be 4, 9, 5, about 12 yards, Ronnie, and that was to Muniz. All right, give the ball this time to Lane Wood. Breaks a tackle, breaks another one. And good run there by Lane Wood. And we have 3:37 left in the first half, and the Mules have it on about the 34, and he picked up 6. So it'll be 2nd and actually about 3. So good run there by Lane Wood. 2nd and a long 3. Pitch it again to Wood, to Lane Wood. Has it all the way down inside the 20, and I don't see any flags. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Mules, and they're going to have it on about the 17-yard line. Ronnie, he went from the 34 to the 17, 17 yards, and a 1st down. Lane's coming out, Ronnie. I don't know whether he did something or not, but he's out of the ball game. And coming in is Juan Sanchez. So it'll be 1st and 10 on the 17 of the Bearcats. Long count again, 2 receivers to each side. Now put Sanchez in motion. And he might have, well, I don't think they didn't have anyone open then. Now I believe Lane came back in, Ronnie. Well, no, he didn't either. No, he didn't. No gain. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 from the 17 with 2:25 left. 17 of the Bearcats. Now he drops straight back. And there's a catch over there. And, another flag. Not another flag as we go down to about the 5. I have never seen anything like this in my life.
On us, not on them. They have 5 yards.
So, my goodness. He'd have been down close to the 1st down, but Ronnie, that makes 15, 10, 65. That's about 80 yards, I think, or 75.
It's 100 and something. I counted at 45 yards they took away from me.
Well, apparently we had a wide receiver over there that must have got an illegal block. You know, the strange thing about this, we haven't had any trouble with this at all hardly this year. You know, I don't like to complain about the officials, but my goodness. Okay, now it's 15 yards, Ronnie. Okay, it's going to be 2nd and 25. Now, pass over there. Good yardage, and he's going to like quite a bit, but who, Ronnie, was that Vasquez? I think it was. No, Ray Ramirez. And he went from the, looks like about 10, so it's going to be 3rd and 15 for the Mules with 1:37 left in the first half, and they trail 10-6 to the Pilot
Receivers
Point
to the
Bearcats.
left,
One to the right. Lane Wood's the lone running back. Now West drops straight back. Now he rolls out with it, and he's going to run with it, and he's going to have some pretty good yardage. And let's see how far he got over there. Just he didn't quite make it, I don't think. And Ronnie, he went. Let's see. Okay, he made 14 yards. It's going to be 4th and 1. Westwood rolled out with it, and no one to throw to, and he really did a good job of running. But here's a big 4th down play for the Mules. It's 4th and 1, and we'll see what the Mules do here. And to give it to, okay, touchdown, Mules, and I don't see any flags as they gave it to Lane Wood then, and he just burst up the middle for 8 yards, Ronnie.
Bob, we overcame, 4 penalties on that drive? 4 15-yard penalties. That was a tremendous drive, and the Mules did take the lead, and luckily there's no flag on that last play. And what are we going to do here, go for 2 or 1? Probably 1.
Looks like we're going for 2.
Okay.
Okay, the Mules are going for 2. They lead 12-10, and we'll see what they call here. 1:13 left in the first half. Mules lead, like I said, 12-10. They're going for 2. Now drop straight back, and it was caught for 2 points. Who caught that, Ronnie? Was Ray Ramirez. So that makes it 14-10 with 1:13 left. No, it's Vasquez, Ronnie. They said Vasquez. It was Victor Vasquez. With 1:13 left, Lanewood broke right up the middle for an 8-yard touchdown run, and then a 2-point conversion from Westwood to Ray Ramirez, and the Mules lead 14-10. And like Ronnie said, we overcame 4. Vasquez. I said Ray Ramirez, but it was Vasquez. And the Mules have overcome 4 big penalties on this drive. So that was quite an accomplishment there, considering the penalties.
Well, let's see. Let me figure the penalties here, Bob. Let's see. We got, what was that last penalty we got? How much is it?
I think it's 15.
We got 4 15-yard
Yards and penalties, and Pilot Point has 5, but we overcame it that time. So we want to be careful here and not let them run one back with 1:13 left in the first half. So we'll see what happens. I don't know whether Mules are going to kick it deep this time. Looks like this time it is Cooper Washington kicking, and he kicks it kind of a squib kick, and now they pick it up on the 30 and out to about the 37. Pretty good coverage there. The Mules wanted to be sure then that they didn't get a big run back with their deep men. So we'll see what the Bearcats do here. 1st and 10 from their own 38 with 1:08 left. This quarterback really does a good job throwing the ball. Now, he's thrown the short passes very good, but we'll see what he can do with the long ones. They put 3 receivers out to the left. Now we have a timeout. I'm not sure who called that. Timeout Muleshoe, and we'll be right back. Start back after the Muleshoe timeout. And as we said, we have 1:08 left in the first half. And again, they had the same formation: 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, 1 running back. Now they give it to the big running back, and oh my goodness, he has good yardage there. He picked up about eight or 9, and we'll see. He made 9, Ronnie. And that was number 7, Jarman Johnson. Of course, the Mules were looking for the pass there. Now we have 41 seconds, and the clock's moving. Now the same formation to the right this time. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Looked like they were in motion, but I guess they weren't. And he gets the first down, picks up I believe he got about 5, Ronnie. So they'll stop the clock on the first down. And how does first down stand, Ronnie?
I got them with 10, and that's 11.
10 first downs for the Bearcats and 11 for the Mules. And it's 22 seconds. I still think they're going to throw it here. They've had 2 running plays, but now they have 3 to the right receivers and 1 to the left. Same formation. They've had that same formation 3 times. Now the quarterback comes out with it. Now he's going to run with it. And a flag. And Ronnie, this could be a flag. This could be a flag on Pilot Point. And then it could be another face mask. Well, we'll wait and see what the call is. Well, I believe this is going to be on Pilot Point. Ronnie has figured the penalties up to this point, and we don't want to harp on that, but 80 penalties, 80 yards in penalties for the Mules and 5 for the Bearcats until this 10-yard holding. They got 10 right there. So we have 3 seconds, and I would think they'd go for the end zone here if they can. Of course, they have the ball back on their own 42, 43-yard line. So the Mules, I'm sure, will really be loosened up. But now they're just going to let the clock run out. Very exciting first half as the Mules lead 14-10, and we'll come back and give you some stats later.
Bob, we have just a few minutes here before the second half of this game begins. Mules leading 14-10 here at halftime over Pilot Point. We have a few stats. I have Pilot Point with 10 first downs. I have them 5 for 9 passing for 39 yards, and I have them for 86 yards rushing. The big rusher, of course, is it Johnson or Jackson? Johnson, okay. Jarman Johnson has 57 yards on 14 carries. The Mules I have with 11 first downs, and I have 6 out of 12 passing, 69 yards, and 80 rushing. 53 rushing yards on 7 carries for Lanewood, and Westwood has 9 carries for 27 yards despite several losses. The Mules I have with 80 yards in penalties this first half, and Pilot Point has 2 penalties. They got 1 right at the end for 10. They have 15 yards of penalties against them. So it's been pretty close just about every phase of the game. That was Bob, a tremendous drive of the Mules to end the half because they overcome 55 yards in penalties on that drive and had 2 or 3 times they were down around the 5 and got called back all the way back to about the 30 or 40. And Lanewood takes it in from 7 out. And it looks like if they play the same type defense that they did the first half where they have 7 and 8 men back deep, that we may see Lane running some of this second half. Of course, more. And the Mules do get the football to begin the second half, and a very important drive. If we could go down and get some points on the board, that would really be big. Okay, Bob, here we go. Second half of this semifinals of the state game between Muleshoe and Pilot Point. The Mules hanging on to a 14-10 lead here at half, and we get the ball. It looks like number 6 will be kicking off for Pilot Point. I'm not sure if I have a 6 down here.
Ronnie, I don't think it's 6. I believe it's
5. It's 5. Nathaniel Regal, number 5.
Regal.
Okay, and we've got Ramirez and Vasquez back deep, 24 and 21, as we have had all year. And always, you're always looking for the onside kick. I don't think they will here, but Mules down on the south end, and it's a short kick. It's going to be taken in there, I believe, yeah, by Lane Wood, number 44. And, boy, we had a block there, Bob, and Lane's still on his feet out across. Oh, he fell down on the 50-yard line. Had a great run. He would have made maybe 5 more. Who was that got that block down there? We had one block the fans were just on down here on about the 20. We did lay one of them low. I wish I knew who did that. We don't have a spotter up here. Maybe Gil Roberts saw that. Anyway, it's 1st and 10 for the Mules right on the midfield stripe. Good field position. Great run back by Lane Wood halfway down the field. The Bearcats against the Mules here. Westwood, number 12, back in the shotgun. Lane Wood, the running back. Everyone's set. Here's the snap. There's a handoff. Lane has maybe close to a first down, about 9, maybe 8. Looks like about 9, Bob. He made 8. Give him 8. 2nd down and 8 to go. That's 61 yards for Lane on what, 7 carries? 9 carries. 8 carries. So 2nd and 2 for the Mules. Ball on the 42-yard line of Pilot Point. Little quick pass caught out there by Ray Ramirez, and he's going to have the first down, still on his feet, to the 30. And he's tackled on the 30-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Mules. Boy, that pass, Bob, was low. A good catch in there by Ray, because that could have been incomplete, and he caught that right off the ground. Good catch. 11 yards on the play. So the Mules on the move again here. To start out the second half, they lead 14-10. Shotgun formation. Lane Wood in at running back, double slot over on the right side. Option, pitch. Running room in there for Lane, and caught from behind, and another flag. Way behind the play. We got another flag. Well, we have a good drive going. Here come those flags. It's that same official, too.
I don't know. I guess it's...
Goodness gracious.
They're holding. That would have put us
Well,
about the 25.
You know, we may have been holding, but if we were, Bob, we were about 20 yards behind the play holding after the play was over.
Holding.
That's 10 yards, moved it back to the 40. So it's going to be, instead of a 2nd and about 5, it's going to be a 1st and about 20. So those flags can really turn things around, and let's hope we can overcome this like we did the last time. And there's a pass. Man open, caught, fell down. Boy, that field must be slick down there, Bob. We've fallen twice now. Vasquez goes to the 35, picked up 5, 2nd down and 15. Well, not that much. About 3 on the play. 2nd down and 17, call it. Ball on the 37-yard line. So a big 2nd down here for the Mules. Mules working from the Pilot Point 37. There goes a handoff. Good running, good hard running in there by Lane Wood. He picked up some, but he lacked 17, so it's going to be a 3rd and long. Let's see, it's going to be a 3rd and about 8, I think. Let's see where they put the ball down. No, it's like he made 9 and 10. Okay, so it's 3rd down and 7. I might hand off the lane again. That's open in the middle there. They're determined to stop her passing. We have been able to run the football. 3rd down and 7. Back to pass, pressure. And it looks like we're going to run with it, and we're going to be short of the 1st down by about 2 yards. Nobody open then, Bob. To about the 23, I think. Let's see where they place it. It's going to be a 4th down. So a big 4th down here. Let's see what the Mules do. 6 yards for Westwood. And let's see what we choose to do here. We've had the ball for about 3 minutes on this drive. No points on the score. Had one big penalty. And there's a handoff. And he may have made it. It's close. I don't think he did. Don't think he made it then. They stopped Lane then. They were all on the line. And they say we made it.
All right. Well, that was
I think it's that second effort, Bob.
He made 4.
He pushed real hard right down there at the end, 4 yards. So we keep this drive going. I really agree with you. I didn't know whether we made it or not. It was close.
Don't be pessimistic, but I was afraid he didn't.
All right, first down and 10. Mules keep the drive going on the 19 of Pilot Point. Really need to take this one in. Mules up 14-10 here, just starting the third quarter. Back to pass, time, caught. Vasquez still running. He made about 5. Boy, Bob, when we catch a pass, we catch it in a crowd, and we have to run against about 4 tacklers. Made 6, 2nd and 4. They haven't been able to hold Lane under, I don't think, 4 yards all night long. That was the last time he carried the ball, so we'll see if he carries here. No, empty backfield, empty backfield. Okay, 2nd down and 4. Big play here. Double slot on both sides. 3 men over on the right side. Back to pass. Going to run with it. Going to run with it. And he's close to a first down. I don't think he made it. Yeah. No one open. We just have no one open, Bob, and they've got 7 and 8 men back deep, and they're doing a good job on pass defense, and it was a first down. First down, is it goal? No, the ball's on the, yeah, it is, because they moved the change. It's first down and goal from about the 9, it looks like. So the Mules have had the ball nearly, 4.5 minutes on this drive, and they're down inside the 10-yard line, first down and goal. Have one running back in Lane Wood. Now they're closing up a little, coming up toward the middle. I don't know what we'll do here. We'll wait and see. We'll let the coaches call it. Going to pass. Look, fires, man back there. Touchdown. Good position in there. That's good position for, let's get the numbers. At 21?
No, Chavis.
Chavis, number 7. Chavis got good position, inside position on the defender, and he jumped high in the pass in the perfect place. But Westwood, a 9-yard pickup, so the Mules up now 20-10, and try for the extra point. This would put them 11 ahead if they can kick this, and these are all big too. But on that drive, Bob, they used up almost 5 minutes, 7:12 left in the third quarter. Took a page out of Pilot Point's book there, and the kick, I don't know. Yeah, it was. I couldn't tell. It was high, but it was good. So now Skipworth 1 out of 2 kicking on extra points. The Mules, a big drive there. They lead 21-10, and they'll be kicking off to Pilot Point. Kicking off again, Victor Vasquez. And back deep for Pilot Point is, of course, Johnson, the good running back, number 37. And what's the other one's name, that number 5? Regal, the other one, back deep. And pretty good kick. It's going to be taken by Regal on about the 17. And let's see here. We can get out there. We have him surrounded, and we tackle him out around the 28. Pretty good coverage. The Mules had it. They had it spread out real well across the field, and they wouldn't let him get outside. That was Regal running the ball in. And get the tackle.
There were about 3 over there.
Had 3 over there on the tackle on the far side. So it's the ball on actually the 27-yard line down in Pilot Point territory. Boy, it'd be big here if the Mules can hold them and get the ball back and get some more points. 7:05, remaining third quarter. Johnson can go all the way. We know that, and he has many times this year. I think he has 19 touchdowns, if I'm not. And he's tackled after about a 5-yard gain, it looks like. Let's see. Let's see where they put. May not have been 5. About 4.
Cooper Washington.
Washington on the tackle, and Sanchez.
61 yards on 15 carries.
15 carries, 61 yards for Johnson. The ball on the 30, about 1-yard line. 2nd and 6 for Pilot Point. Clock running, third quarter, 6:34. Mules up 21-10. And a handoff straight ahead, and whoa, he broke a tackle in, got in the first down. That's good running there by Johnson. We had him at the line, we just couldn't wrap him up, and he got the first down. I'd give him what, 6 or 7. 7 then. So, big first down there for Pilot Point. That keeps things going for them. And they have the ball on the Pilot Point 30, about 37-yard line. Made 6 in, actually, I think.
Six.
So, 1st and 10 to go. In motion goes Pilot Point from the left side. They're back to pass now. Fire have a man out there, and it's going to be about 8 yards picked up. Regal catches the ball, number 5. Good pass in there by the quarterback, Seth Tilley. Picked up 8, 2nd and 2. So Pilot Point mixing the pass and the running up very well here, and give him 9 on that play. So they have a good drive going. Mules with an 11-point lead, but Pilot Point moving the football out close to the 50-yard line on the 47 on their end of the field. Clock running with 5:20 remaining in the 3rd quarter. And the quarterback keeps the ball, and golly, we had him and didn't tackle him, but he didn't make the first down. And there's a fumble, I think, Bob. Let's see.
Let's wait to see what they call it.
Well, it's down, I guess. They got it back.
He lost.
No, he didn't. He lost a yard. 3rd down and 2.
No game.
Well, they had a 2nd and 1, didn't he? So I think he lost a yard. It's 3rd down and 2. We had okay. Well, they had the quarterback deep then, and he is so slippery you just can't hardly tackle him.
Real strong.
Strong runner. He weighs more than 150 pounds. Yeah, he looks taller than that. I don't know.
He runs like a running back.
3rd down, about a yard, they say then. There's a pitch to number 37. He has a 1st down and more. Got outside on the sin, picked up about 7 or 8. They're down to the Muleshoe 44-yard line. They had some good blocking out on the corners, and we just couldn't get to him then.
9 yards.
So we had a good drive. Now they have a good drive going. 9 yards picked up then by their running back, Johnson. So 1st and 10. And it's one of these games where when you get the ball, I guess you just need to score. 17 carries, 76 yards for Johnson. And it's 1st and 10 on the Muleshoe 39 or 44-yard line. 4-man line for the Mules. Back to pass. Pass is intercepted in there by Vasquez. And he's on his feet all the way down to the 40. Let's see, who was it? 74, I think. No?
No.
Let's get that, Bob. That little short pass, it's hurt us all night, and we intercepted that one and ran it back all the way to the 30, 40, 44-yard line. See if you can find out who that was, Bob. Muniz, okay. 84, Muniz. Let's give the credit where credit is deserved there. A great interception by Muniz, and he runs it back about 15 yards. And this, if the Mules can go in here, Bob, you think this wouldn't be big. Pilot Point ran some time off the clock, and then we have the big interception, and we have the ball on the 44-yard line of Pilot Point. Nobody in the backfield. A little quick pass out there to Lane Wood. He has some running room, and he has close to the 1st down. May have it. Yeah, he has it. Down to the 33. Well, it's 11 yards.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, 44 to the 33 is 11 yards. Okay, and a 1st down. So the pass from the 44 to the 33. No running backs in. A little quick pass out to Lane Wood, and we pick up 11 more yards. We have the ball 1st and 10 on the Pilot Point 33. Mules lead 21-10, 3rd quarter. And a handoff. No, kept the ball. Run with it. Pass, threw it away, I think. I couldn't tell then, Bob. I thought we were going to, we faked the end around, and then I thought maybe Lane had the ball, but he didn't, and we had West in a lot of trouble, and he just threw the ball away then. So it's going to be, 2nd and 10. Clock stopped, 3:26 remaining 3rd quarter. Quite a football game.
Looks like Sanchez is in there.
Sanchez is in at running back instead of Lane. And a pass out in the flat. They're quick, Bob. Boy, they're quick. We lost yardage on that one. Vasquez, and that 60-60s came up like a bullet and got him then. 3rd down and 11. So the Mules here, with the interception by Muniz, had the ball in good field position. Now we've got to overcome a big 3rd down and 11 here. We've done that all night. Lane's back in now. And we're having all kinds of trouble passing down the field. And the pass distance we're hitting, we caught it. Did he drop it? I thought he caught it, did he?
Yeah, I believe he did. Okay.
Yeah.
That went from the 33.
I tell you what, Wes had pressure on him then, and he was hit just as he threw the football. Who caught that, Bob? It was a 1st down. I thought maybe he dropped it the way everyone was reacting, but no, a 15-yard pickup.
That was from the 33 one.
Who caught it?
I'm not sure.
Bob said he thought that was Lane Wood. Lane Wood. Okay, number 44 on the catch.
Yeah, Lane Wood.
1st down and 10, a big 1st down. What's a flag? We have a flag over there. We're in motion.
Someone moved,
I guess. So that cost us 5. I don't know what it was. 5 more. False start. Okay, let's write that down. Okay, 1st down and 15 now for the Mules. Seems like we just can't keep them having to overcome these penalties, but maybe we will. We have the last 2 times. 2:20, clock moving here in the 3rd quarter. Mules up 21-10. 1st down 15, the ball on what, the 20-yard line.
20 yards.
Back to pass, pressure. Fires, has a man out there. Is it caught? Is it a touchdown? And let's see. He may be down on the 1. Boy, that's a pass across the middle and a crowd then, and we caught it, and I think we're down on the 1.
Yes, yes.
Okay, maybe Lane Wood time here. Who caught that? We'll try to get the numbers of it. It was Ray Ramirez made the catch, and he goes 19 yards. I thought he might have gone in. I couldn't tell, but his knee was down on the 1. So we have Sanchez in there. No, we have 2 backs in there now. Sanchez and Lane Wood. We have Wes under center. Got to get this one in. Quarterback sneak, I think he did. Yes, touchdown. So the easy way out, we took the quarterback sneak and good running, good blocking in there by the center and the 2 guards. Bammert in there at center. And that'd be Joe Vargas and Marshall Head also in there blocking. And we get in, it's 27-10, and we'll try for an important extra point here. Bob, you know what? Pilot Point moved the ball well on us last time, and they ran some time off the clock, and that interception was really big, and then we overcome 1 penalty on this drive and get it in. And the kick looks good, and it was good. 2 out of 3 now for Skip Worth. The Mules up 28-10, 1:44 remaining 3rd quarter. And you know, the last time we were in a semifinal championship game, we got behind on the start, and we're so far behind a good team, Forney, we just never could catch up. And this time we have an 18-point lead, and there's a long time to go, but I'd rather be in this position than the other position. Oh, Johnson always dangerous back there, and they're kicking. This one's going to go out of bounds, so they'll get on the 35, I believe, or is it the 30? Okay. Yeah, they didn't want Johnson to get a chance to run it back. Or really, the other boy back there, Regal, is dangerous. And let's see where they put it. It's either 30 or 35. In high school, I get those mixed up sometimes. Let's see. The 40. I've never seen put on. Oh, they're going to re-kick. Okay. I didn't think they went to the 40 on that. Okay. Re-kick. Okay. And we got a kick from 5 yards farther back now. That's okay. And that's probably smart strategy by them because they have a couple of guys back there that could break it. I wouldn't be surprised if it's not a short kick here. And I mean to the up men there. 1:44 remaining 3rd quarter. Mules up 28-10.
Ronnie, is that Skip Vasquez or Cooper? Vasquez, I think.
I believe it's Vasquez. He kicked a while ago. Cooper I think he's a specialty kicker. And we're going to kick off to Regal. About to 18, 17. And, okay, that's not too bad. Good coverage. We tackled them on the 38, so they made maybe 7 or 8 yards on that exchange, but that's okay. So they have the ball in pretty decent field position here, and let's see if they continue to run the ball or if they want to start putting it in the air now. The only pass they've really thrown so far they've hurt us with has been that little flat pass out here.
They haven't gone deep, but I'm sure they can.
And I'm sure the coverage has been pretty good on. And we've had fairly good pressure on the quarterback. Of course, what worries you is him running with the ball when he drops back. And a handoff. Quarterback keeps, picked up 7 or 8. Faked in there to Johnson. The quarterback kept the ball and picked up about 8, looks like, maybe 9. We're saying we recovered the fumble, but they're saying the ball was down. I think he fumbled after he hit the ground. Made about 8 or 9. Let's give him 8. 8 yards. Quarterback kept it 10. He's tough.
37 on 7 carries.
37 yards on 7 carries for Tilly. And the ball out on the about 47.5 yard line. Still in Pilot Point territory. 55 seconds, clock running, third quarter. Mules have an 18-point lead. And there goes a pitch back to Johnson, and he has a first down and more. He's running a lot harder this half, Bob, than he did the first half. He was going down pretty easy the first half, not this half. First down, goes to the 45, about 7 yards, 8 yards.
84 yards.
And they're getting good blocking out on those corners. We're out there, but they're just really hard to fight through all those big linemen. 38 seconds, clock running. Ball in Muleshoe territory at the 44-yard line. This game a long ways from over, but the Mules do lead 28-10. I formation this time. Tilly in at quarterback. Johnson at his running back. And a handoff to the first man through, and he didn't make that much, about 2. He was hit in there by number 55 for 1. 24 carried the ball and picked up 2. Colton Vest, and he's tackled by number 55 for Muleshoe and a couple of others.
That's going to be the last play.
Okay, let's see who 55 is, Bob. That's Bammer on the tackle. That ends the third quarter, and the Mules lead 28-10. Pretty good drive going here by Pilot Point. And the Mules, one thing they're doing, Bob, they're making them use some time as they move the ball. And sometimes you get an interception or a fumble or something, and that's what we can hope for here. But the Mules have played decent defense, and really their defense is the only reason that they're ahead right now, because they had 2 good stops down on the goal line a while ago that could have really put them in a hole.
That's all right.
They're hard to stop. They're playing pretty good defense. They're still hard to stop.
Okay, we are ready to start the fourth and final quarter, and the Mules lead 28-10. Pilot Point has a good drive going. They have it on the Mule 42, 1st and 10. Looked like they were in motion, but I guess they weren't. And we'll see what they call. The Mules got it. All right, a fumble. Let's see who got that, Ronnie. I'm not. 8. He had about 8 yards. Alex Godinez, Ronnie, on the fumble recover, and that was big, very big. And Ronnie, that's 2 fumbles. No, the other one was the interception, right? So we're just underway here in the fourth quarter, and the Mules need a time-consuming drive here if possible. They have in pretty good field position on their own 36-yard line. Put 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Again, the lone running back is Lane Wood. Handoff to Lane, and he's going to have about 3 or 4 yards, 4 or 5, I believe. He went from the 36 to the 41. So Lane Wood has 80 yards on 12 carries. And their big running back has how many, Ronnie? 19 for 92. Okay, 2 receivers again to each side. That's the Mules' favorite formation. 1 running back. Now West drops straight back. Now throws it over there. There's little, oh my goodness, good run there by 21, Ray Ramirez. Ronnie, you can tell that Ray is a lot healthier than he's been for about a month. And that was, Ronnie, that was from the 41 to the 48 on the other end of the field. So it'd be 11 yards, looks like. 11 yards in the first down. It's 19 first downs for the Mules. And 19 to 13 for the Pilot Point Bearcats. 2 receivers to each side again. And Lane Wood is deep in the backfield. Now West drops back from center, and now he's back in the spread. Now it's back. Good snap. And there's the throw. And good catch there by Vasquez. Vasquez, that was a great move there by Vasquez. It looked like he's going to have about a 2 or 3 yard pickup. And I believe he got 8. So that's from Westwood to Vasquez, an 8 yard pickup. Had a couple of substitutions in the line there, Ronnie. I don't think anyone's hurt, but we'll wait and see. Okay, 2nd and 2 from the Bearcat 39. Now he's going to run with it, and he's going to have the first down and more, as he is going to be tackled about the 20, I believe about the 27. It's another first down, Ronnie. Okay, Ronnie, I didn't think he was out of bounds, but okay, Ronnie, that was 14 yards for Westwood. Okay, clock stopped, 9:56 left. The Mules on the march, and they lead 28-10 here in the 4th quarter. Okay, long count this time. Of course, the clock is stopped. Again, twins to each side. Give it to Lane Wood. And Ronnie, Lane Wood has running the ball great, but let's give credit to that offensive line. I mean, they are blocking.
They are, Bob. I agree with you, and we'll give them all the credit in the world. And Lane broke about 3 tackles. We'll give him some credit, too.
I know, you're right.
So that was an 8 yard pickup. 88 yards for Lane Wood on 13 carries. Drops straight back, okay, and there it's complete over there, and it's going to be the first down. I will see who caught that over there on the side. It may have been Ray Ramirez. We'll tell you in just a moment. He went from the 28. No, actually, Ray Ramirez. I think he made about 4, Ronnie. He went from the 21. Okay, just a second. Okay, the Mules have 1st and 10. Okay, now Westwood's going to keep it, and he's going to be down inside the 10.
I'll get it, Ronnie. Just give me a little time. I was going to say, you don't have time to get it. He made 7. He's got 62 yards.
Okay, it looks like he made about 7. It's going to be a long 3, as Westwood just kept it and broke up the middle. Now we're in an I formation, kind of an offset I and a wing to the right, and 1 receiver out wide to the left. So it looks like a running formation here. No, I guess not. And there's, we had a touchdown there, and wide open across the middle there. Ronnie, was that Cooper? Yeah. Cooper used it. I think Cooper was going to run with that before he caught it. And he had nothing but wide open spaces. So it's going to be 3rd and about a long 3 for the Mules. So let's see what we do here with 8:21 left. We have 2 receivers to each side again. And Lane Wood, the running back. Now give it to Lane Wood, and he's going to go into the end zone for the touchdown from, how far out was that? 7. They had it on 7, Ronnie. 7 yards out, and he just broke up the middle. Great blocking by the offensive line. And the Mules, Ronnie, are smelling the state finals. I'm not going to say yet, but they're in good shape with 8:16 left, and they lead 34-10. And Ronnie, we haven't had all those penalties this second half. That has really helped. Of course, that just kept slowing us down in the first half.
And as will usually happen, we can't hear the Mule side. They're on the other side, and I'm sure they're cheering loud. But Pilot Point was really, the kick is good. Pilot Point really into the game, and they've been very quiet here lately.
You're right, Ronnie. This is a quiet crowd over here and a loud one over on the Muleshoe side. The extra point was good again by Skippy, and he has 3 out of 4, I believe, Ronnie, doesn't he? Because he missed one, and we went for 2 once, yeah. So
we've actually made all of them with that 2
right. So it's 35-10 with 8:16 left in the second half, and we have a timeout. 16 left in the game. The Mules lead 35-10, and they'll be kicking off to the Bearcats after that 7-yard run by Lanewood and the extra point by Jared Skipworth. Of course, they have back deep number 5 and number 37, I believe. There's the kick, and it's going to be, well, it goes out of bounds, so they'll probably make us kick that over. They had the quarterback back there then, I believe, number 7, yeah. How many yards does he have, their quarterback, running?
I've got him with 7 carries for 37.
7 carries for 37 yards. Okay, the Mules will be penalized 5 yards, and we'll kick it again. And this time we'll be kicking from the 35. And Ronnie has the Mules with 100 yards in penalties, and I think they have 15, right? 15. All right. Vasquez will kick off again. Of course, the clock didn't start then as the ball went out of bounds. There's the kick, and it's going to be down the middle this time, and it's fielded on about the 18. Starts right up the middle, and good coverage there by the Mules. Whoa, looked like they hit one of ours late then, but I guess not. They're going to have good field position, and that was number 5, Regal. He's a good runner, Ronnie, and he's also, I think, their best receiver. So they'll have 1st and 10 on their own 43-yard line with 8:09 left in the game. And in this big semifinal game, the Mules lead 35-10 here in the fourth quarter. Tilly will be their quarterback. Their running back, their main running back is Jarman Johnson. Now they're in I formation, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Now put 1 in motion, and the quarterback was under center then, and he was hit then, Ronnie. That was 44, and also, let's see who else. I think Lane Wood got there first, and 74, big Juan Gonzalez may have gotten there first, Ronnie. I believe he did. Yeah. That was the big running back, Ronnie. He picked up 4. I think he has 96 yards. Below 8 minutes. 2 receivers to the left. Oh, I believe, Ronnie, they got a motion penalty, I believe. I think. And that's a 5-yard penalty. That makes them 20 yards in penalties, and the Mules 100. So that'll move it back to their own 41.
I'll say this. I get upset with the penalties, and we all do, but the Mules have done a great job of handling controversy and all those penalties. They really have.
And also, they had a safety. We had to give them a safety, and then they recovered a fumble on the inside our 10, and we held them. And we actually held them twice inside the 10. And our offense has been great, but the defense has played super when it had to. So, 7:34 left, and we have a timeout. We'll be right back. Ready to go back after the timeout and the 5-yard penalty. Oh, wait a minute, Ronnie. They didn't give him a penalty. They called timeout. I don't know what the flag was for. So take that penalty off, and it's still 2nd and 6. He threw the flag, but I guess I'm not sure what that was all about. But it was timeout called by the Bearcats. So it's 2nd and 6. Now I put the man in motion. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Quarterback wants to throw it, throws it deep. And that was really a good catch there by Ronnie, who was that caught that? Number 13, and that is Justin Chambers. Ronnie, that went from their 46 to our 20, about 22. So that was 32 yards. So that was, and it was a good pass. I'm surprised they haven't gone deep more. I mean, we had good coverage, but it was an excellent pass and another first down and a really a great catch. Okay, there's the running back and didn't make a whole lot then. We'll give them that play a lot because that runs the clock. And looks like he made maybe 2. We'll give him 2. 98 on 21 carries, and we're down below 7 minutes. And Ronnie, they're not in a real big hurry here. I'm surprised. They're taking a lot of time. They have the ball on the Mule 21. They have 1 receiver to each side. No, they have 1 in the slot. And they're in the I formation this time. The quarterback's under center. Now he rolls out, wants to throw it, and now he's going to run with it. And he is a good runner, and he's going to be down around the he's going to be down around the 10. He's really a good runner. He went from the let's see, Ronnie, if he made the first down. I don't think he quite made it. I guess he did make it because the clock stopped. Well, there's a flag. There's a flag over here on the side, and I guess it's on the Mules, but I just now see that flag holding on the defense. I guess they said we helped the receiver. So, and they had the first down anyway. Ronnie, let's give him 10 because he was on the 21. He went to the 11. That was, as Ronnie said, that was really a good run by that quarterback. Okay, it's another first down. Another first down for the Bearcats. And now the clock's running. Now we're down to 6 minutes. Now give it to the running back up the middle. Good tackle there, Ronnie. That was see who made the tackle there. Lane Wood. I thought that was Lane. And Johnson, the running back, made about 3. It gives him over 100 yards, but he has earned it. I guarantee you. He has been hit a few times by the Mule defense. 5:29, and the clock's moving, and they have it on the Mule 8, 1st and 10. No, it's 2nd and 7. And pretty good defense there by the Mules. And
Who carried that? Same one?
I think it was Johnson again, Ronnie. I'm pretty sure.
I'm going to put him on here.
Okay. Yeah. Johnson to carry. Let's give him 3. It'll be third
23 carries for 140 yards.
Third and a long 4 for the Bearcats. Clock is under 5 minutes. Mules lead 35-10 in this big semifinal game here from Shotwell Stadium in Abilene, Texas. Now the quarterback's going to roll out, and he was really hit then. And they were all over him then. 74. Let's see, Ronnie, 34. That's 34 or 74. Let's see. No, that was Godinez and Marshall Head. 34 and 54 were there first. And he lost. He liked 4, and now he likes a yard. So he lost. He lost 5. I'll get it straight here in a minute. Okay, there's a pass and enter. Almost. Oh, that was 4th down. That was fourth down. We knocked it down, so Lane Wood knocked that one down back in the end zone. It is 4 minutes. We have 4 minutes to go in the ball game, and the Mules have it on their 10-yard line, 1st and 10. Okay, 2 receivers to both sides. 35-10 lead for the Mules. And Westwood in the spread. Okay, now give the ball this time to Lane Wood. Starts outside, and he's that just put him over 100. He went from the 10 all the way out to, let's see, Ronnie, where they're going to place the ball. About the 27. 17-yard pickup. 112 yards on 15 carries. And how many first downs for the Mules? 23 first downs. And the clock moving, 3:39 left in the ball game. Mules lead 35-10. And Wes is taking a lot of time here, milking that clock. Now give the ball again this time. I think this is one chances this time. And he didn't go out of bounds. So good run there by Sanchez. Picked up about 3. So it'll be 2nd and 7. Stop by Street.
That's 177 yards rushing.
The Mules have 177 yards rushing, and Ronnie will have the passing here in a moment. Again, 2 receivers to each side. And let's see, Ronnie, is the quarterback still Westwood? That's Skipworth, I believe, and he keeps it and has pretty good running room. He gets out over about the 30, and that was Jared Skipworth, as the Mules have some reserves in there now. And give him about 4. It'll be 3rd and a long 4, or about 3 for the first down. 2:20 left in the ball game. Long count. Skipworth, the quarterback. Using that clock. Okay, now there's a handoff, and he might have made a yard, and we'll see. Was that Sanchez carried it in, Ronnie? Yes, one Sanchez. No gain, Ronnie. No gain. And 4th down, and the Mules will be punting. Carter Street again on the stop. Now punting will be Skipworth, and he'll be kicks with that shoe off, takes it off. He'll be standing on about his 22. Ronnie, I think this is the first punt we've had tonight. Okay, they're going to field it on about the – there's a fumble, and we'll see who gets it. We'll wait and see. They may have it, as that ball just shot out of there. That was quite a hit there by the Mules. And the Pilot Point Bearcats are going to go down to defeat here tonight, and the Mules are going to advance to the state finals next week in Grand Prairie, Texas against Kirbyville. And Pilot Point will have one more shot here with 1:06 remaining. They have a first down on their own 49-yard line. Twins to both sides. And they have now they kind of move. They do have 2 receivers to both sides. They're kind of moving them to the slots on each side, and they have 1 running back. Looks like they have another running back in there now in the place of Johnson. But he had really a good game. Okay. Yeah, and that's I believe that's number 28, Ronnie, or let's see, who carried that time? 28. No, 22. 22, and that would be, no, I don't think it was 20 yet. Because 22 is the one that's injured, Ronnie, Cooper Guthrie.
Well, they made a first down.
But they did get a first down. I think that was, well, you've got it up there. Okay, they run it again right up the middle. And that Cooper Guthrie, Ronnie, they played him, and that's strange. He was out with the injury, so he had that gain too then, Ronnie, about 5. So he had both of those. I'm real surprised at that, playing him. As he was supposed to have had an ACL torn, and it looks like another first down for the Bearcats, and this, unless they pass here, this may be the last play of the game. 13 seconds. They have it on about the 30. And let's see. Just nowhere to go there. As a quarterback, Ronnie, that may have been Guthrie again. And he lost, looked like he lost about 3 or 4 yards. And that's the ball game. And Ronnie, we're looking at a state final game next week for the Muleshoe Mules. And they won this game 35-10, and they overcame tremendous adversity in the first half and just hung in there, like Ronnie said, penalties and fumble, and played super defense. Ronnie said they kept their composure better than he did, and, you know, that might be true. Now, a lot of congratulations down there on the field. The final score for the Mules in this semifinal game, 35, and the Pilot Point Bearcats 10, and they didn't score in this last half. They had a touchdown and 2-point conversion and a safety, and that's all they had. And Ronnie's figuring up the stats. We'll have that in a little while. And we want to congratulate these Mules. And I don't remember seeing an injury, and that's been big all year. We want to congratulate the Mule players, the offensive, defensive lines, the great backfield participation with the Wood boys, and just a tremendous defense. And we want to congratulate the coaches too, because that makes the Mules 14-0. This is the farthest they've ever gone, and they will be playing in the state finals, like I said earlier, against Kirbyville. And that'll be next week in, I think that's Saturday at 6 o'clock. I believe that's what they said. And it'll be down by Dallas in Grand Prairie, down in the Dallas area. So real happy group of Mules out there on the field now, and coaches. And a tremendous crowd here from Muleshoe over on the visitor side. And we have to hand it to the Bearcats, too. They wound up 11-2, and they have a tremendous football team. They had a big crowd here also. But their only loss was to a 3A team, Sanger, 7-6. But Ronnie has the stats ready.
Just mentioned it several stands down there was a turning point in the game, because if they go up about 14 points on us, they're tough. And they did finally, they didn't score after the first half. They got that safety and 1 touchdown, and we just played tremendous defense when we had to. In the second half, we forced Pilot Point to drive the ball and took a lot of time off the clock, and then they had 1 interception and 1 fumble, and that's because, Bob, we were hitting them. I guarantee you we were. And they only got 1 deep pass on us, and that was a great catch. But the Mules, they handle controversy very well. That's a team out there that's a bunch of team players, and they kind of took the pass to a degree away from us tonight, but we ran the ball very well. We had, I have here a total of 182 yards on the ground and 168 through the air. We had a total of 350 yards tonight. We had 112 yards from Lane Wood on 15 carries. and 62 yards for Westwood on 15 carries, and he lost a lot of yards several times. So he really ran forward for about 100 yards. We had 4 yards for, see if I can read it right, Juan Sanchez, and 4 yards for Skipworth while he was in there. So just a tremendous victory here. The Mules, the second half did kind of what Pilot Point did to them the first half. They kept the ball most of the half, and they ended up with 23 first downs. Now, that 100 yards in penalties really hurt. Most of those, 80 of those in the first half. We had to overcome some penalties in the second half, but it was mainly of the 5-yard variety, and we can do that pretty easily the way we move the ball down the field. And they didn't have a penalty the second half, and they had 15 yards the first half, and 10 of those were the last play of the half. They, I think, got called for holding, so they were almost perfect, I guess, penalty-wise, and we had some problems there, but we overcame them, and 35-10 at 14-10 at the half, I would have sure been happy if I knew that that was going to be the final score. And the Mules getting their trophy down there, Bob, this is the first time. Now, you think about this. We've played football in Muleshoe since the 1920s. Someone said 1923, someone said 1927, someone said 1929, but it was in the 20s. And I tried to look that up and didn't find it for sure. But this is the first time Muleshoe has ever played for the state championship in all that time. And, you know, Bob, we've done this a long time, and we've sat up here through a lot of 0-10 seasons and things, and this is just a great honor to get to see what's happening this year. And Kirbyville's got to be good because they won 60-something to 40-something. But I tell you what, don't sell these mules short. And we'll go down next week at 6 o'clock. What's the name of the town? Grand Prairie, down by Dallas. And we'll go down there, and we'll put our hats on and be ready for them. Real quickly, what Pilot Point did, they had, 18 first downs, 154 yards on the ground, and they had 7 out of 13 for 80 yards through the air. 234 total yards, the Mules had 350. And, you know, when the Mules got to rolling in the second half and cut some of those penalties out, there just wasn't much doubt that they were the best team here tonight.
And Ronnie, we forced them to throw the ball just like we did Clyde and just like we did Littlefield. And when you're a strong running team all year and the opponent stops your run, well, then you're in trouble. And they tried one long pass and completed it. What was it? 32 yards. But other than that, it's just a little sprint out pass to the right and left. Well, and we did intercept one of those. So, tremendous victory here tonight for the Mules. Congratulations again to the players and the coaches and also the cheerleaders and the fans. There's a lot of noise over there. So, this is Bob Graves and Ronnie Jones and Gil Robert Reynolds on the camera, and we will see you next week in Grand Prairie, Texas, again on Saturday, 6 o'clock, against the Kirbyville. Ronnie, I'm not sure what they're called, but they're Kirbyville something. And that winds it up here tonight from Shotwell Stadium in Abilene, Texas.